What's up?
What up? It is a lovely, lovely Sunday afternoon, and I am joined once again after many years and plenty of stories to tell. I am sure the one and only young guy Burkett. Make some noise for the internet.
How we doing? Feels good to be back.
Yeah, it's really, really good to see you. I mean, obviously, we have not seen each other in person for a number of years now, but I follow you online. We've talked a couple of times about trying to get you back on. It just hasn't happened. Life is wild. You're a busy individual. I'm a busy guy, but here we are. We're doing it.
Hell yeah.
So I'm going to start with a very easy question.
All right.
And I'm saying that ironically. If you could sum up the past 4 years of your life in one sentence, what would it be?
Oh, man. Probably just, I got my shit together. Oh my goodness, man.
Hell yeah.
I feel like I'm saying controlled chaos a lot. That's like comes around me a lot. But dude, I got my shit together. But like 4 years, 2 years ago, I was out of hand. I was a fool. And now, like, compared to right now, I feel like I'm a whole different person, dude. So, just complete change.
Yeah.
And it feels good, though. Feels good.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm growing up a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Last podcast, I had to rewatch because I didn't remember a damn thing. I was coming down off some stuff that I shouldn't have been coming down off of. But now we're sober, good, and feels good.
Hell yeah. Well, up top, congrats on
Thanks,
all
dog.
of that. I know that it's a huge deal. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of hard work.
Definitely.
A lot harder than making music.
Oh my God, music's the easy part.
So, but, to keep things, I suppose, a little bit lighter, who knows, maybe we'll dip our toes into the murky waters of the dark. But let's talk about the music for a bit. You've been a busy guy.
Yes, I have.
A busy young guy.
Yes, I
Not
have.
so young anymore, but anyway.
Still want to change that damn name, bro. But I can't. I can't.
What are you going to do?
Apple Music won't let me change it. Everything will let me change it but Apple Music, and I'm not going to lose my discography from everything, so
Yeah.
I'm a young guy, dog. Simple as that.
It's all good.
Yeah. Maybe my last album, I'm done with this shit. Call it Old Guy Burkett and this and that. I've had jokes about it before, but yeah, young guy, we're just sticking to it for now.
So, musically, that's, I imagine a lot has changed for you, but music is still a common through line, right? In this, and I guess a question I'm curious about is like how much of that was helpful in your process over these past few years, like the music and having like a creative outlet or some force to kind of work through.
Always been my therapy.
Yeah.
Simple as that. So like I just make music. It's what I do. You know what I mean? Like it's just there. It's always gonna be there. Simple as that. So it just helps me out with everything, bro. Like, and it's like I get to go look back at it because I'm like talking about like the bad stuff, like the last few years, like being a drunk and this and all that, and you can hear it in my damn voice in the music. And I feel like since getting sober and stuff, the music in these last 4 years, it's just like I've like perfected my craft almost. It's like so much easier to me if it's a thing. It's like it's not even work. I'm not even like I'm creating music. I'm not like forcing anything, dude. It's just so nice. Like I went like 4 months without making a song, and like not once was I like, what the fuck's going on here? Like, you know what I mean? And then like 2 weeks ago, I was like, we were watching a TV show. I was like, babe, hold up. She's like, what? And I'm like, can we not watch this right now? Like, I just got a fucking idea. She's like, what? And I'm like, I'm sorry. I know this is like the first time I've done this since we've been together, but like, it just kicked. And then I wrote 3 songs in like less than 24 hours. They're like absolutely amazing. Like, played them for all my friends. They're like, holy shit. And I'm just like, I know, bro. Like, all different genres too. So like, the music's just like getting better and just easier and just flowing. And I kind of have like now 2 strategies on how I make music. I have like 2 people that like make beats that like send me beats all the time.
Okay.
I like them, I don't. I like them, I don't. Simple as that.
Yeah.
And then I have like 2-3 people that I create music with from scratch. That's all I do now. It's either with them, with beats. I'm not really looking at anybody else. Not really. If someone offers something, hell yeah. Like I've made music with like Eli Holland a few times and like a different couple people that just reach out. And it's really nice. But like my generally like go to every other day type shit is just people that send me it, makes from scratch, and it's just like connecting perfect. I don't know. All the dots are connecting. It's just like living life, like talking about my girlfriend, talking about laid back, boring life now that I'm not a crazy ass kid. You know what I mean?
Sure,
And
sure,
it's just natural, and it just feels so nice. Like I can't wait to like have a family and be making music and shit. Like I'm
Yeah.
like pumped about the future. I don't know.
Hell yeah. So in terms of like the ideation process, right? You're talking about there's two different avenues, right? You have the beat avenue and then like making stuff from scratch. So in regards to making stuff from scratch, are we talking more like organic sounds with like live instrumentation, or are we still talking about like
No beats.
maybe still no
No
beats?
beats. No.
So it's like a yin yang sort of thing going
just like,
on,
yo,
right?
you got a guitar?
Yeah.
Play something real quick.
Yeah.
That sounds fire. Never mind. I don't like it. 19th guitar. I'm like, whoa, play that again. And I'm like, I got something. Hold on, lay that down. So then I'm writing whatever the fuck I got in my head, that melody, couple bars, and then by the time you lay the guitar down, I'm like, piano. We need a piano in there, and then we just start going, and then next thing you know, song's done. And like that's my favorite type of way to make music. I mean, that is I feel like that's the most beautiful way. It's just so natural. Like I listen to a beat and I'm like, I'll say this on it. And then I listen to it the next day and I'm like, ooh, maybe I'll say this on it. But like in the moment, I don't like to go back to things. So if I'm making from scratch, I like to pump it out right there. You know what I mean?
It's kind of like a you ever like fuck with any of those like early, do you know what I'm talking about, like the meal delivery things where like people like you can like pay like a company and they like send like pre-portioned groceries to your house and you can like cook them? That's kind of like what getting a beat is like.
That ass.
Versus like you actually going to the fucking store.
Swear to God, yeah.
You know, and like making the shit.
But I get to taste this shit before it comes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like he plays it and I'm just like, whoa, that caught me off guard. But it's also a decent amount of money. You know what I mean? These people like take time to make they're all making them from scratch too. Like the beats I get, I know who's making them, how they're making them. I'm watching the process. You know what I mean? So I watched him play the guitar. I'm like, fuck yeah. You know what I mean? It's not, let me hit splice, steal this, let me do this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, cause like I have a weird thing about like other people using my shit. You know what I mean? So like, I don't want like you can use my beat after I use it, but I don't want to use your beat after you use it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like people like go on YouTube and I'm like, that has 30,000 views, bro. 30,000 times that beat was played. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I want my own, you know what I mean? So like I buy the beat. Like that's why Dot, he'll like send me stuff and I'll just be like, yo, this is fire. Yeah, put this down for me, please. I'll pay you tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that there's when it comes to creating art in the year 2026, there's a lot of fucking people making music, right? There's a lot of art that people are making music now, art that's existed for years, so much, right? So it's like, what is the real purpose to trying to put more noise out into the world if it's not like your voice, right?
Yeah.
So if you're just like pulling a beat from somewhere that you have absolutely zero connection with, like in the creation process, and then you're like just writing shit just to make something, it's like you're just contributing noise to me. It's like this isn't even you. You're just kind of like, it's like a Halloween costume or something.
That's why like I have two different processes because I'm like sometimes I'm just like, nah, I'm cool with the beat, but like I have 10 seconds tops. Like I listen, like he'll send me and I'll be like, nope, not for me, thanks so. A couple days later he sends me and I'm like, nah, not for me, thanks so. Click it, I'll be like, oh shit, right now, and it done. Like I just cruise. I feel something. I'm just like the beat because I don't like I can't write shit before. Like I won't like write like a song without. I have to hear it. I have to hear an instrument. The instrument has to tell me what I'm supposed to say.
I'm the same way.
Like it has to, I can't just make something up. Like I could be sitting here like Tough Times, my one song Tough Times. I remember I was sitting at work and I was just like, tough times don't last, tough people. I was like, oh shit, let me write that down. Like all throughout my work week, stuff like that, I'll put like little one-liners down. Like stuff like that, like, ooh, that's a little bar. But I don't like write more than one. I don't write a song. Like I have to get spoken to through a song. Like, you know what I mean? And then like, I don't go back in my notes and be like, let me scroll. That. I get spoken to, I start hearing it, I start writing something, and then I'm like, let me scroll through my notes of things that I thought was like cool throughout the week. I'm like, ooh, tough times don't last, tough people do. I'm like, that sounds fire, hold up. And then like, I'm like, wait, I'm like, wait, I could say that to this. And I'm like, holy fuck. And it just comes to you, you know what I mean? So like the beat, when it speaks to you, you're like, holy shit, I gotta do something right now, you know what I mean? And that's why I buy it immediately, because I don't want anyone else to have it. And, you know what I mean? I'm like, this is mine. Like, I got to do something. But like from scratch, it's a whole different ballgame. It's like euphoric almost. It's like we're really doing this together right now. Like, and that's why like I'm also big on like when like me and Ethan make like music. Like I'm big on like we split that like down the middle with everything and stuff because like it's not his song, it's not my song. We made that shit together. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people go to like producers and stuff and engineers and they're like, this is my song. Like da da da. And I'm like, bro, that doesn't exist without him. What are you talking about? You don't even know how to play guitar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like just the creation is just like because I can play guitar, but not like I'm sure you, not like I'm sure like other, you know what I mean? Like so it's just so beautiful, like being able to like I can't do this, but I know you can do it so good. So let's come together and just create some magic.
Sure.
We've also made 8 hours of music and been like, this is trash. So like sometimes it's not, but it's still magical when you're doing it because it just feels good creating.
I don't
know.
Yeah, I think that there's a really important part of the process of being a creator that is like the general creation process. And a lot of that stuff doesn't make it to the public.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many ideas and hours and things that people won't ever hear. And that's okay.
You think
You know?
after like 10 years of doing this shit, I'd put a fucking camera in the studio in my house.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, dude? All the time, people like someone will just come to me like, dude, how you did that was cool. Like, you should record that. I'm like, dude, I should. I just never like, why? I don't know why I haven't done this shit yet. You know what I mean? Like, because it is a cool process, and no one gives a fuck about the music. Honestly, like you have to get people attention now by brain rot, which I'm terrible at because I hate being on my phone. So like, how do I catch you in 3 seconds and get you to listen to my song? Do you know what I mean? It's insane. Like that, the song is making the music is 1% now. You know what I mean? I could put my whole heart and cry all day making that song. It's so beautiful. But if I don't show you visibly why to listen or how, like something like, you know what I mean? It'll never find you for like, you know what I mean? It's just weird, the music industry right now. Like,
yeah, there's a catch-22 with that because I think that what you're saying is super true. I deal with it as well. I'm also out here trying to do my little song and dance, you know, as we all are. But I try to think about the way that I interact with art, right? How do I find new music? I'm not really the type of person that is like trying to find new music through social media. I like rely on the people around me to tell me about shit.
For sure.
But I'm old as hell and I don't got time to hang out with people anymore.
Yeah.
So how the fuck do I find anything? You know, and I think that there's a lot of people that genuinely do care about music.
Well, that when
but
you find them,
but how do you get to them? Because they're also not on their fucking phone. They're people like me and you. They're like, I'm trying to stay off this fucking thing.
I don't find music on TikTok.
So it's like, how do you?
I found like 2 songs on TikTok,
how
and
do
I'm
you reach
like,
people?
oh wow, what you said on TikTok was great. The rest of the song is fucking trash. Fuck you. I'm pissed about it. I'm fucking mad about it, bro.
Well, that's the other issue too. Is there you have so much music now that is being made for that algorithm where
just for that,
only
just jingles.
They're only thinking,
that's it.
Yeah, and
I
don't like that.
I hate that. But at the end of the day, make your money, dog.
Totally.
If I could do it, I'd fucking be doing it.
You know,
I'd be making jingles, then I'd be like, okay, done with this shit. Thank God you're all here. Now listen to some real fucking music. You know what I mean?
I get so bummed out now because a common thing that I find happens is there will be a lot of songs that I hear and I like, and I'm like getting into it, and then all of a sudden it's done. It's like this
Minute
trend
30.
of like, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, like, is it so old school for me to like a good 3-minute, 4-minute song?
They just want the playback. Dude, Mac Miller is my fucking favorite artist in the world, bro. He has so many songs over 6 minutes, bro.
You gotta tell a story.
The music, bro.
You have to tell a story.
I listened to it. I'm like, holy shit, that was a 9-minute song. I was just so I'm not even listening to it like a song. It's just a piece taking me over. I feel it. You know what I mean? Like, Max, like, there's only like 2-3 artists like ever like I think that really like get you like that. Like you feel the way like they're feeling almost, and it's like him. Like Dominic Fike's one of them. Like but he makes jingles too. Like not jingles, but they're like Dominic Fike makes jingles, but they're also like real fucking music. You know what I mean? So like they're short, but like what he's saying is just like amazing. It's just so like heartfelt, like everything like that about it. But like these rappers nowadays are like jingles that like the last 4 sound the same, and you said the same thing. I'm so confused. Why does every one of them have 50 million plays?
Sure.
And then I'm like, wait, I'm playing them too. Fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so like I don't get it. Like, but like so I'm just baffled. Like, you know what I mean? But like I just can't. Not that I can't do it. I'm sure I could make a jingle, but I like to live my life and then write about my life. You know what I mean? So it's just like I'm at this weird stage where I'm just comfy, natural, cruising. I'm not like, ooh, let me make this because of this. I'm just like, ooh, this came to me. I'm just cruising.
I think there's a period of acceptance for like any artist that's approaching it from like an introspective place. Like, who am I looking in the metaphorical mirror? Sometimes even a real life mirror, right?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck am I doing? And with the way that social media, at least the way that social media treats artists now, it could change. Who knows? It's like, is this the type of person? Is this the art that I want to make? Am I the jingle guy Burkett, or
hey, if it's gonna pay the bills, call me whatever you want, bro.
or you know, do I want to focus more on just doing what I know I'm good at, and just, it's a longer game, but people will find it. Because really, at the end of the day, there's a million ideas, but you only got 24 hours. So what are you going to do with your time, and what are you going to put time into? And I've seen friends, peers that really get into that social media thing in a way that I think is almost unhealthy. And it gets to a point where it's like, what were you even trying to do in the first place? Because I know that you like making music and you like writing these songs, but now you're like just posting cover clips on TikTok, hoping that like you'll catch something. But like, what are you going to catch? Because you don't even make, you're not even making your own shit anymore.
They see one go viral, and I'm like, oh,
but for what?
Should I do covers?
Sure.
Does that work? Fuck, I mean, let's do it.
It could
work.
Then
mine doesn't go viral, and I'm like, fuck. Why did theirs goes viral? All right, back to my thing. You know what I mean? That's why I just, like you said, I keep doing what I think I'm good at, and this and that, and like, it's got to catch.
Yeah, I think that it's just really important to put your energy into what you want to be known for. Like, what do you really want to be remembered for? You know?
Yeah.
You can take all this fucking time and be the TikTok song and dancer, and maybe you'll make money, and maybe but is that what you wanted? You know, because money's temporary.
I just want to be
You
true
can make
to
a lot of
myself,
money and lose it like that. But what do you want to do with your art? Like, the art's going to be there forever.
Yeah. That's why I tell people too, so many managers and people, dude, over the last like 2 years, they're like, you got to take all your music down. Like, you got to take it down. Like, you need a fresh start. You need this, you this. Like, no industry, no label is going to want Young Guy Burkett that has 12 albums out. I'm sorry. It's just fact that it's been 10 years and it hasn't popped. It's probably not going to. I'm like, bro, you can say whatever the fuck you want. That's totally fine. Okay. But like, I look at artists like Mac, and I'm like, dude, I've been listening since I was a jit, bro. Since I was a little fucking kid in 7th grade. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I got that album, bro. And now I have Swimming. You know what I mean? And now, like, bro, I get to listen to I hear it in his voice. He was a kid. I hear it. He was drunk. I hear what drug he was on. You know what I mean? To where he's like got better and then worse again. I get to listen to his whole life. I feel like it's just a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? So that's always what I went off of. I want people to hear, like, I was a child when I started making music, dude. Like, to what I am making now, like talking about like real life shit. Like, you know what I mean? I've always talked about real life shit, but like, I feel like I'm talking about relatable shit now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not just making music to make music. Like, I need to pump a song out. You know what I mean? I'm just like, ooh, do you hear that song I made?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'm so happy I made that. You know what I mean? I don't know.
No, I totally know what you mean. Like, there's plenty of, I hate that mindset that like you always have to be the newest, best manicured version of yourself.
Yeah.
Otherwise, nobody's going to want to engage
Olivia
with you.
Dean won New Artist of the Year. She's been doing this 15 years or something. Like,
totally.
She's the new artist for everybody else this year. You know what I mean? But like, she's been working hard for a long ass time.
Sure.
2 years ago, she had 1,400 monthly listeners. Now she has 48 million.
You know, or you go even like somebody like a Sabrina Carpenter who's been making music for the past 10 years and nobody fucking knew about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
now she's everywhere.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Simple as that.
Yeah. And I think that the most valuable thing that you have as an artist, that anybody has as an artist, is your story.
Yeah.
And the bigger that story is, the more powerful it is.
And I love that.
And if somebody doesn't fucking see that, then obviously that's not a good match.
And like, if we talk about my story, if we talk about your story, you get to find out through YouTube. But if I don't talk about that shit, you can go listen to my music and find out shit about me. Like, you can figure out, like, not my whole story, but you can pretty much like make good accusations about my story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're like, oh shit, like this isn't it. I'm like, yeah, because I told the truth. That's exactly what happened in my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's a cool. I love music too. Like, I can just tell a story, and like, you can just go listen to the old stuff. I don't know. I don't want to. I'm never gonna take my shit down.
Good.
I just don't care. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because like, you get to go listen. You're like, damn, this is a good song. Then you click the one underneath of it, and you're like, this doesn't sound like you. I'm like, yeah, it was 12 years ago. I hope it doesn't sound like me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I hope we grew from that. Learned out how to say this, like do like I remember when I first started making music, I made a song and he was like, "Are you gonna go do the ad-libs?" Like, what the fuck's that mean? He's like, the backup vocals. I'm like, oh, I do that? He's like, what? Who's gonna do it? And I'm like, I don't know. I just started doing this shit, bro. And I'm like, hey, Ryan, I feel like a girl would sound really cool on this. You want to do a backup vocal? She's like, yeah, sure. So it's just like the growth of like, yo, maybe I wasn't supposed to do this sound, but I know somebody with some voice should. I don't know. It's just cool.
Mm-hmm. Now, in regards to promoting your music, now I know that we are talking about some things that we don't like and maybe some things that we maybe feel like we're not good at or maybe a little insecure about and things like that. Now,
what the people love.
Back to the beginning of this conversation, we haven't seen each other in a few years, but I see you online and I see you online a lot. I think you do a really good job of putting yourself out there.
Thanks.
From my perspective,
I don't.
You seem like you're fucking working.
I try.
And I don't know what bar you're holding yourself to. Maybe, I guess it's good to not get complacent. It's always good to challenge and work, but
dude, my girlfriend.
You should be proud of your fucking self.
My girlfriend challenges me.
You work your ass off.
She's
it's
like,
obvious.
what is it? Like, what do you? She's like, I see the video. What's the point?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the point's to get people to listen to my music, babe. She's like, but what's the point around it? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. She's like, we gotta figure out a point, and then we can step on next. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh shit, you're right. You know what I mean? So I was just posting videos of me making breakfast. She's like, but what's the point? And I'm like, to get people to listen. And she's like, I know that. And I'm like, I'm not following. And then it like clicked, and I was like, oh fucking shit. Why do they want to listen? Why do they? Like, give them a reason, you know what I mean? Even if it's just simple, bro, just talk about your day, you know what I mean? Talk about us, talk about the dog, something, you know what I mean? But if I just put that camera in front of me, play my song for no goddamn reason, there's no point, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's not like natural to a point, you know what I mean? But if I put that camera up, I'm like, yo, I just made this song, I'm about to play this beat and sing it to you. So much more views, so much more interaction because it's like real. Like, they're hearing my real voice, the dog's barking, my girlfriend telling me to shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, it's different than just playing this song and just praying to God they hear it. You know what I mean? There's like, it feels better. I don't know.
Yeah, it's really, really hard. It almost feels discouraged to be human in your natural self on the way that the world works now. But I mean, from my experience, I'm the same way. I'm very much just like, I make music, so if I want people to listen to it, I have to show them. Like, I just have to show them the music. I don't have to trick somebody into making them, you know, this isn't like really like a game. It's just like, hey, friends, I did this thing. Check it out. Here's evidence of the thing. Here's us playing the song. Do you like it? Cool. It's so simple, but I think we make it so it's really easy to make it complicated in your head.
Yeah.
Especially if you're like putting yourself in this position of like looking at other artists that have like fucking mountains of teams behind them and their hands in the right rooms to
I feel like I do see that often,
work.
But I also see a lot of artists that are like absolute nobodies, and then boom, next day, blown the fuck up.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's just like, it's not like I want to say it gives you hope, but it's like, that's so fucking crazy. You know what I mean? And that could so easily be you or me. You know what I mean? It just takes like one video. You know what I mean? And I be telling people all the time, like, I never promoted my shit. I was just a drunk drug addict running around handing people my cards. Like, I make music, listen to it. You know what I mean? Like, just simple as that. And then I got sober and I was like, yo, you really want to do this the rest of your life? Why are we smoking cigarettes every fucking day? Why are we not promoting your music? Why are we scared to tell your followers? You just spent $1,800 on a music video and posted it one time. Post it 18 fucking times a week, bro.
Post it 1,800 times.
Yeah, exactly.
One post per dollar spent.
Like, come on, bro. Like,
yeah.
I spent 18 grand last year on music videos, bro, on credit cards. I got a total of like 4,000 views.
Yeah.
I could have put 18 grand on Spotify to go put my song on placements, like through actual Spotify for artists and shit, or put it on fucking Facebook boosts, or done anything else but make all these videos that no one, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
There's just so much that I'm learning and living and learning. There's like so many different ways to market your shit, and I still haven't found it. I'm doing something right now that's like, I don't know. So I got a herniated disc like 5 weeks ago, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, like this and that. I have no idea what to do. So I'm like, this is my chance to really look at social media, because I hate social media. But how can I learn to promote my shit, not like everybody else, but how do I get it out there? I don't know how to put it. So I was like, I got an idea. I'm gonna make 7 different TikTok accounts. My TikTok account, I'm gonna just do what I usually do. I'm gonna sing in front of the camera. I'm gonna talk to them, this and that. Be like, when I go all Pittsburgh on them, it goes viral for some reason. You know what I mean? I'm like, get down here. The weather's da da da, and then just boom, 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 like, comment, da da da. Like this guy talks like a fucking idiot, and I'm like, fuck you. And like,
Sure.
and then so then I have that one. Then I have 6 other ones. I made like baby animals. So now I just post a slideshow of a baby animal. I'm like winner of last week, number 1. And then I do 5 more with the numbers, and I'm like, my song's behind it. And people are just eating it up. You know what I mean? And then I post like a video I just screen recorded of baby animals playing with my song behind it. And they're eating it up, bro. They're going, I'm like, I'm not getting any of these views on my shit. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm putting my song behind it. I'm putting other people's song behind it. And I'm just you're just listening to it without even knowing it. And the next thing you know, you're like, oh my God, play that one baby animal song. And I'm like, gotcha. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm not even like trying to do I'm not trying to trick you, but I am to a point. You know what I mean? I have another one with just football hits. And then our song, it's like every time you post a new song, go home and I listen. There's a hit every time you post a new song. And it's getting hundreds of likes and shit. And it's just because the hit, I'm just like, okay, let me do still motion. So I'm just doing traffic of the city and just posting the lyrics to my song, different TikTok account. And I'm just every single day, bro, I'm just hitting it. And my streams are like, my listeners are like steadily either staying the same, moving up, instead of like dropping a song that goes up, comes back down. It's just a steady board. You know what I mean? Like, and it's somewhat it's only been 4 weeks. You know what I mean? But like, it's like working. You know what I mean? Like getting way more views than my own TikToks, like and shit like that. I'm just trying to find out more ways to promote. I'm so bad at it, but I feel like I'm learning little niches and stuff too.
Yeah, I think that it's basically what you're doing is like creating your own stations in a way, you know, and finding ways to market to new audiences through their native instrument. Wow, I've never spoken out loud to a fucking person in my life. Their native interests.
Okay.
Right. So like if someone's like native interest is like, animal videos or sports clips or whatever, right? Like they're gonna be looking for that shit, and then your music is in there. It's all
they're just listening for the hit. There's like, ooh, big hit. And then they're just like not listening through the day. You post a new song.
Yeah, maybe it gets stuck in their head.
Like I'm trying. Like it's just, I feel like it's just a different way. You know what I mean? Because like there's gotta be. I love this music so much, bro. I know I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life. Pray to God every day that you know what I mean. It pays the bills one day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, I'm not gonna stop. So like, I might as well just find different ways to get it out there. You know what I mean? So if I can have 7 different things, 7 different people, and like we put 7 different people in a room, and none of them know who Young Guy Burkett is, but they all know the different videos. Do you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, fuck it. At least you're still contributing, and I'm doing something towards the music that I wasn't doing before. Because I'm like 9 years I've been doing this, and I'm still not where I want to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Musically wise. But then again, I think about it like, fuck, dude, I'm right where I want to be. I'm comfortable. This music is just nothing. Nothing feels rushed. I don't have anxiety. I'm not stressed about it. I'm just talking about how fucking awesome my life is that I chilled the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like it's simple, like this and that. I don't know. I feel like I've never been so happy and comfortable than right now making music. And like, I'm not like rushing shit. I'm not like I need to do 10 shows of this. I need to do this and this. Like I'm just at peace.
Sure.
Through life, cruising, and the music is just making itself. I'm not rushing. Things are being better than before. I feel like if I've been the same way for 9 years, I've been freaking the fuck out the first 9 years. You know what I mean? Like this, and now I'm just calm, and we're steady, like a little bit going up. I'm like, hold up, just chill out, dude. And I love it. I'm just cruising right now.
Yeah, I mean, it takes time, I think, for some people to find their voice. You know, I think for most people it does. There's always going to be outliers that you could point to, like, oh, this person started making music when they were 14 and blew up when they were 15. Sure, that does happen, but you can't put yourself on that pedestal.
I'm used to working hard,
but that's the thing is like it still doesn't like the idea, the concept of success is so ambiguous. It means something different to every other person. Mm-hmm. But I think as human beings, the things that we tend to, it's really easy for us to like overlook the real successes of things, of like, you still have this huge body of work and all of these like connections that you've made over the years with different artists, shows that you've played that I'm sure that have been a lot of fun, music videos that were maybe a little bit too expensive, but you probably still had a fucking blast filming them.
Yeah.
You know, and you got like all of this stuff, but there's a lot of hard lessons in there too, where you're like, back to the expensive music video thing, where it's like, that's something that I see a lot of people do, you know, is like, we need to just get these like right visuals together, and like, sure, maybe that does work for some people, but also you could very much DIY that stuff and find
for sure
other ways to tell your story. But it's your vision. No. You know, what do you want to do?
Dude, and
it felt like a good idea at the time.
Yeah, I was like, I need a hospital. I tried every hospital. I tried everything, bro. I could not get a hospital, bro. And I was like, I don't care. I need a hospital. That's the vision. It's going to fucking happen. So I built a hospital. I got a hospital bed. I got the heart rate monitor. I spent a lot of fucking money. Built a hospital for 14 seconds of a scene.
Yeah.
It didn't need to happen, but I was like, I have a vision. I'm doing it. And it felt good, bro. I was like, I just made this music. I directed this shit. I feel great, dude. Like, I mean, spent a lot of money and definitely learned my lesson. Don't need to fucking make a hospital next time.
Yeah.
But I did it. I knew I could do it, and I did it, and I was pumped about it. Like the Ford commercial, I was like, I asked Ford, I was like, let me do a commercial. They're like, we can't pay you.
I was actually curious about how this came up. Can we talk about this?
Yeah. So when I did mini golfing video, I was like, I need 2 matching white cars. I don't give a fuck what they are. But like I say, all white coupe, whatever the fuck I say, his and hers. I think I can get 2. and I was like, I need to get them. I was like, I can't use anything else, and I'm not gonna just fill the scene. I will get them. I went to 6 car dealerships. They all told me to fuck off, laughed at me, a bunch of shit. I'm on the Bubba show. Richard Bazzi hears it. Devin Moon that works there, I just completely fooled, name dropped her. Shit, I don't care. But she completely like helped me out. Richard Bazzi's like, oh, I love that song. I love him. Like, tell him we're in. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, let's go. So I do the thing. He pulls up in this big ass truck. Yee fucking ha! And I'm like, what? I've never met this man in my life. Jumps out, Balenciaga, chains on. I'm like, what the? Old as hell. I'm like, this man is styling. What the fuck is happening? He's like, I want to be the cameo. I want to be in it. I'm gonna be holding the keys. I'm like, fuck yeah, you are, dude. Let's get it. And then I'm sitting at home and I'm like watching a commercial, and I'm like, I can make a commercial. I was like, I have the perfect music for a commercial. Like a family in a car. Baby, why? I was like, I hear that shit. I was like, I see that shit. And I was like, let's ask. And they're like, we can't fund that. And I was like, okay, well, I have 3 commercials. I have one, they all lead off of each other. It's a 3-part series. I was like, let me do a commercial for you. You just, like, give me the car for 1 day. That's all I need. You bring the car here, give me a couple hours. Let me film this whole commercial. I'm not even going to be in it. I want to put it together. And they were like, all right. But I was like, if you like it, you fund the 2nd and 3rd one. And they're like, all right, fine. I was like, fuck yeah. Okay, let's go. Like, I'm about to make a commercial. Holy shit. Like, let's go. So go on Facebook. She goes on Facebook. We just start asking people this. So make the commercial. Fast forward to 2 weeks ago, Ford hits me up. They're like, we love the commercial. I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Like, it just dropped the day before. Next thing you know, they're talking about it on the Bubba show. This and that. Melanie's like, I want to have an affair with his voice. You should switch to being a voice actor instead of this. And someone called in like, I don't know what his girlfriend's going to think about that. And it was funny as hell, but they're talking about my commercial. And I'm like, they're talking about what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Insane. And then Richard reaches out. He's like, yo, I love the commercial. Like, can you send me that song? I'm like, of course. Sent the song. Ford's like, we'd love you to come in, talk about another commercial. And I'm like, let's fucking go. It worked. Like, it worked. At least I think so. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm like, let's fucking go. Go in there, like, and that family you got, the perfect family. I'm like, they're not a family. I just pick and chose people off Facebook and built what I thought would look like a perfect family. They're like, what? And I'm like, yeah. And I just asked them to come. I couldn't really pay them. My parents, like, I was in it at my parents' house. We got a bunch of food, like this and that. And we just had a little fucking hangout and made this. Yeah. Every video I do, I get a bunch of food just so everyone can like feel involved, feel a part of it. You know what I mean? Like, you go to a video and it's just people like I don't feel a part of that shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I get everybody wholesome, this and this. Like, you get a hat, you get a t-shirt, get some pizza, let's cook, have some fun. You know what I mean? Like, really make this an environment like that, like you want to come back to, which looking at Mac videos, just, you know what I mean? He did that shit. It was just like, wow, that feels so wholesome. I want to be a part of that video. So I was like, I want that to happen to me. So start making it happen. Ford calls us in. They're like, talking about the families, this and that. And they're like, how do we do a second one? So I'm like, look, I wrote out everything, had the whole commercial, and they're like, we like this. We like this a lot. I thought it went so good. They were like, this and that, or like, Richard's gonna love it, this and that. Dude, like 2 days ago, they messaged me and they're like, we love the idea. We'd love to still do it, but we can't fund it. And I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, I thought we had it in the bag, bro. Like,
yeah.
So like, but we live and we learn, bro. You know what I mean? Like they still want me to do another commercial, but they don't want to fund it, which at the end of the day, bro, 2 years ago, 9 years ago, I would kill to just be a collaboration with Ford, bro. You know what I mean? I would kill for that, bro. Like, so even just the fact that I got to do it, that I said I was going to make it happen, I made it happen, just, I still feel great. Even though, like, it's not going to air on TV. The second one might get filmed, might not. And if it does, it's not going to get, because you have to get people there, like 8, 9 people there, not being paid 3 hours, which people do it. I just found out that people do it. Like, you know what I mean? They did it for me. It was awesome. But, like, it's just a lot of work. I'd rather be like, yeah, here's $50 for you, $100 for you. You know what I mean? Just like, yeah. So I might film another one. I might not, but it's just still cool to like know that like music brought me that far that I could just like reach out or get reached out to. And I'm like, yeah, let's make this happen. Cause I just started thinking, I was like, yo, I'm about to do a short film. Like, fuck it. And I wrote a whole short film. Still haven't jumped on it, but I have the whole thing written. And I'm like, I could actually do this. I just need the time, the people, the money to make it happen. But I don't know. It's came a long way from just doing nothing in my basement to now like doing a Ford commercial.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a lot of people are like, dude, you got bank for that. Like, when's it gonna be? I'm like, bro, I paid bank for that. What are you talking about? So like, it was worth every second. It was cheaper than my music video.
Yeah, it's like, you know, I think that it's so cool to like sit down and just talk with somebody that is so like, we're doing this
forever.
You know, like we're doing this. And it's like, it feels like that's like a, I don't know. I don't know how to say this. It's like you can make a ton of connections with people. You could pay for beats. You could pay for music videos, all this, you know, all this stuff that you invest in. But like that quality is truly an invaluable asset.
Yeah.
And I just want 100%. You to know that. Like that's going to get you a lot further than anything else will, probably at the end of the day.
Dude, I mean, I'm comfortable in life, dude. I got an amazing girlfriend. I got an amazing family. I have no stress, bro. Like I said, I'm just so excited for the future, dude. Like, I just wrote 3 songs 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, started writing another one last night. I was like, yo, I need to chill. Hold up. I was like, you in a groove right now, but like, we got other shit to do. Like, let's figure out how we can get the first song into people's hands. Let's think of some video ideas. Like, it's not just like write. For like the last 10 years, I'm just write. I don't give a fuck about that video. I make music. That's what I do. I'm like, but no one's listening to it. So you got to get it out there.
It's a hard balance, right? Because you don't want to stop creating. Like if the faucet, you know, it's like the pipes have been frozen. You know, now they're flowing. Let's get some water. But also, what am I doing?
Like we were in our favorite TV show, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, but like I can't. Like it's here, and if I finish this episode, I might forget what's even up here now. So like I got to do it now. She's like, no, of course, I've never even seen this, and I'm like, fuck yeah, let's get it. You know, it's just so good, and she's just so supportive. I don't know, fucking shit up right now. I feel good.
Hell yeah. So like then, you know, what is on the horizon then musically?
I got Fitz Fest coming up. Well, halfway to Fitz Fest coming up. My next show. I've also I like to do shows every like 3-4 months. I did shows every fucking month, 2 times a month. You know what I mean? You have some people come. You do shows every 3-4 months. You're like, oh, he's not going to have another one for 3 or 4 months. So like people come.
Yeah.
So that's why. And it's just like family and stuff too. You get to give them time to come out. Cause like they know I do this shit too. So they'll travel to come see me. So like the goal is to just almost sell every show out if I can. So the next one is halfway to Fitz Fest. That is what, May 30th? May 30th, yeah. It's gonna be fun as hell. That's at 222 Ormsby. Just like how Fitz Fest usually is. But it's like a men's mental health charity show. That's why I also brought you the hat.
Okay, cool.
Hell yeah, it's in the car. But that's my next show. And then I probably won't have another one until Fitz Fest. Just because I'm just chilling right now. I'm taking it easy on my body. My body's been beating the shit out of me lately. Got the herniated disc like 4 or 5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Then I got this crazy stomach bug. Dude, I was puking blood for like 3 days.
Lordy.
Go to the hospital. They're like, nah, nothing's wrong with you. You got CHS. Or no, they said it's from drinking alcohol. I was like, I don't fucking drink alcohol. It's been 2 years. They're like, oh, it's from smoking cigarettes and then nicotine. I'm like, I don't vape or smoke cigarettes. It's been 3 years. They're like, it's from weed. And I'm like, I don't even smoke all that weed like that anymore. Like, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, then you're fine. Get out of here. I'm like, okay, Jesus Christ. Wake up the next day, still puking blood, back to a different hospital. They're like, you got kidney stones. For the next 3 days, bro, I pissed kidney stones. It was the worst
Lord.
pain I've had in my fucking life, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm just chilling now. So the game plan is just to like take care of my body, stay in shape, stay healthy, stay making the good music, do the next 2 shows, and just relax. I'm pumping out. I don't know if I'm gonna do 1 song a month or 2 songs a month, but
don't put yourself in. Don't do that to yourself, dog.
What?
Just do it naturally.
Dude, the vault is just.
I feel like hate's a strong word. I feel so many people that I talk to are like, oh, I got to get on this like 1 song a month schedule or this or that, and it's like,
well, I just make so much
art.
though.
I understand.
I make so much that like, and no, you're definitely right because I'll schedule this for a month ahead. Like, I don't want this one to come out though. I want this one to come out. But fuck,
you just gotta let it happen when it happens.
You just gotta let it happen, but you also because. You got to give it a few weeks in the distro kid and shit like that to like go out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So like,
you need to have a little bit of a plan.
Look,
for sure.
So the vault, yeah. So the vault. I've always had a vault. I have thousands of songs in the vault. Most of those have been trash though. The last year or 2, the vault's insane. There's no throwaways.
Yeah.
There's not even a possible. I mean, they're just fucking bangers, bro. Everyone is fucking amazing. And I've never been on a run like this. I've never I've always been on a run making music, but like, it's been like, oh yeah, that one was pretty good. Bro, these are fucking great. Like, fucking amazing. And they're all like the last 2 songs I put out. Like, they're just, I don't know, bro. Like, I'm so confident and so pumped about them that like, they gotta come out. I cannot sit around and wait in these until I don't like them anymore.
Fair enough, yeah.
So like, I'm putting them out. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, of course.
So like you're like, oh wow, you do a good job at promoting. You see my face everywhere, bro. It's about to be so much worse. You're about to be annoyed with me, bro. I am not going to stop, bro. I am 29 years old. I'm turning 30 in a few months, bro. I feel old as fuck. I'm coming at everybody, bro. Like I'm just, and not even like I got competition or anything. I am my own competition. That's why I'm like, bro, like I'm competing with myself right now. Like, yeah. And I'm competing to not get over these songs. So like, I'm coming, bro. I might not have a video for like a music video for every song, but I have a video for everything. I'm gonna have at least 3 very 4K reels and then all my other bullshit every day I post in front of the thing. But like, bro, I'm stepping on necks. I'm coming right now. Even if it's my own neck, I'm stepping on. I'm coming, bro. Like, I'm so excited for this shit. Like, yeah. And I'm not like, oh, this one comes out this date. I just know that there's this bundle over here of songs and it's not going to stop. Yeah. Like, it's not, you're going to be like, what the fuck? And like, this one doesn't sound like this one doesn't sound, but they're all just so good, bro. And I'm staying away from the sad music. I just had like 2 years of sad music, bro. Like, and I needed to get it out there. I needed to cry in the studio, bro. And now we are fucking happy. Life is amazing, so I am just having fun, dude. And so like, you listen to these songs and I feel every time I show someone these songs, they're just like, what? I'm like, I know, dude. I don't know where it came from. I don't know how the fuck I said that. Like, I'm excited, though. It's like, I'm coming. I know it sounds like it's going to be, like, a lot. Like, you shouldn't, like, do this, but I'm about to be annoying.
Hey, you know, I just, my concern is not always, like, if you have I suppose, the mental capacity to handle it, do it.
I don't have a choice.
Just don't let it weigh you down. You know, just don't get bogged down in it. You know,
I can't, bro. I'm way too fucking stable and ready to go, bro. Nothing can bring me down, bro.
Hell yeah,
nothing. I'm pumped. I'm not gonna get burnt out, bro. Everyone's been saying I'm gonna get burnt out, bro. I used to put out fucking 2 songs like a day. Yeah, and like I didn't get burnt out. I feel like I have just been training my mental to like, it's not possible to get burnt out. There might be times where I don't write music for 3 months. I'm not burnt out. There's nothing there. Like, there's nothing to write about. It's not meant to be. It's not meant to be. Simple as that. When I make a song, it's meant to be. If I'm halfway through that song and I'm like, what should I say here? What should I say? Bro, I throw the fucking song away. It's not meant to be. Simple as that. I thought I had it. I didn't. You know what I mean? It's just, it has to come to me natural. It has to come. And those are the ones that are in the vault now that are just fucking sweet.
Hell yeah.
I've never been so excited about it. I'm always excited about music, but like this shit, like, I felt like I got vulnerable, but like not in like I'm gonna cry like a little bitch way. Like, you know what I mean? Like my last album, I was crying a little bitch way. You know what I mean? I was hurt. But like now, I mean, I'm just fucking here, dude. I'm here and happy. Like I've never seen this version of myself unless I was on drugs. And by the time the drugs were off, I wasn't happy anymore.
Fair enough.
I'm happy, bro. And I'm here, bro. And if I'm sad, it's because I burnt my fucking eggs or something, bro. Like, it's not that serious. It's not that sad, and it's not that bad. Like, you know what I mean? I'm good.
Hell yeah.
It feels good.
I'm curious in regards to, like, you know, down the road, you're continuing to make music. Is there any sort of creative lane musically that you've wanted to go down as young guy Burkett, or maybe just as yourself as an individual, like any type of music that you haven't, like genre style things that you haven't done yet?
Oh boy, I grew up on country. No, I've always wanted to make country music. I thought I would have been starting with country music, but I started off the little drug dealing rapper.
Yeah.
No need to do that. Dude, I grew up on country and then Mac Miller and then just start rap. You know what I mean? But I have a few country songs in the vault, but they're not my standards of good enough country to drop.
Sure.
It's literally just like, dude, the ones like, I got 25 reasons to go get drunk. I overthink too much. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the old me. I don't need that doesn't really shit, dog.
Yeah.
But like, I really want to make country music, and I know people are probably not going to like that shit just because like, they're like, oh, every white fucking rapper goes start making country now. You know what I mean? But like, I want to make real country, and I haven't done that just because I haven't found anybody that I can really make real country with. So like, that time's got to come. I'm not going to force it. You know what I mean? My mom just took a trip to Tennessee. She was like, you need to get out here. She's like, this is your place. She's like, there's country in this one, but then on the second floor there's rap. Then on the third floor there's some DJ. She's like, you gotta get out here. You gotta get down here. And I'm just like, okay. Like, but like, I feel like I've experimented a lot with music. Yeah. Right now, I am in my lane. I feel like I'm just in my, I don't want to call it rap. I don't know what to call it. Like an indie country pop. I don't know, dude.
Indie pop's fine.
But like, you can hear the country in my voice. You can hear the country in the guitars I'm picking. But it's not country. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know. I'm not like, country would be the last one. That's a lie. Never mind. My girlfriend loves EDM, bro. That womp womp. Fucking, oh my God, bro. I mean, 7 a.m., bro. 7 a.m., I'm like, let me get my coffee. You know what I mean? But she loves it. She loves it. And I would love to make something that she loves. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Even if I'm not putting it out, I want to experiment with it a little bit, you know what I mean? And I could be lying. I could be being a little arrogant. I feel like it's fucking easy. You just pick one line, like, don't go, and they just repeat it, the whole fucking song, and there's a bunch of bass drops the whole time. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's somewhat, she didn't like that. I just feel like it's somewhat easy, you know what I mean? And like, but like, I've also never made it, so I don't know how to make EDM, but I know my friend Jules, you know Jules, he could probably make some fucking EDM. So like, I do want to like, in my free time when I'm chill, like experiment with that, because I'd love to make something that she loves.
Yeah, I think that, you know, you might be surprised. You know, I think you might be humbled by sometimes what seems like the simplest thing. Sometimes can be really fucking hard to do. Because that's the thing is like, sometimes like if you got like every song tells a story in some way, right?
Yeah.
And if you got like multiple verses and all of these ways to like really narrate a story lyrically, like, you got 2 fucking lines. What's your story? Yeah. What's the point?
No, for sure.
You know, and trying to make it
I might get humbled for sure, bro. Probably why I haven't made it yet. I don't know how. You know what I mean? But fucking, I want to, that's not next. Might not even be after that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Country's what I truly want to take my time on. Like, I don't want to do that in a day. You know what I mean? Sure. I want to take my time on this country music. I want to like even right now, I don't say, nothing will come out my fucking mouth into a microphone unless I truly believe it. And even after I hear it back, I'm like, that's corny. Or that you know what I mean? I said that before in a different way. Someone said that before. I don't know. I like take my music very fucking serious. Like, you know what I mean? So like when it comes to being able to finally make country, I really want to dive into that shit, like fucking steel guitar, just fucking really get into it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But it's down the line for sure. Right now, I just want to continue my pocket I'm in. I'm loving it. I'm having fun. That pocket will end. It always does. You know what I mean? Just like I started rapping, bro.
Yeah, who knows? Well, who knows if it'll end or if it's just gonna change,
or if that's the pocket. You know
maybe
what
it
I
just
mean?
changes. You know, it's not really like things end. It's just you evolve as a person. So naturally, if your art is a reflection of who you are as a person, your art's gonna naturally evolve with you.
I just mean, like, I feel like the way I sound in my last few songs, like you hear, like, you could go play like a song from Alleviation or like other thing, and you're like, your voice sounds like this, your voice sounds like the way I'm saying things. I feel like I'm in control of my voice now. Like I'm like, what's the point of those eyes? What's the point of those eyes? I'm like, what's the point of those eyes? Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm controlling it. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like my last few, not the album, but the last few singles, and especially Dana, my song that you could coming out this Friday, dude. Like, I'm just in this pocket right now, and I can't get out of it. Like the last 3 songs I wrote, my voice is like in, I don't know what it is. Maybe that pocket stays, maybe this and that, but like I'm just cruising on these beats in this pocket right now. And it's weird. Just like how I don't try to rap anymore necessarily. I feel like it's easy. So like, you can play me a beat, I can write a rap to it very quickly. But like singing and saying things different ways and trying to make you feel it and hit on this instead, I don't know. I'm in love with it. I'm in love with it compared to the rapping.
Sure. It's a different, you're working a different muscle in your head, and everything feels like it sometimes has better intention, like musically, whenever you're step away from doing the rap stuff. Because a lot of the times with the rap thing, it's just like, I got to fill this many syllables, this many bars. It's like too structured.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But whenever you step outside of that, there's a lot more creative flexibility. And then you start doing that for some time, and then you start to learn different things you could do with your voice. And then you start like, now I'm like writing songs knowing that I can do this thing that I didn't know I could do before. And how do I
I'm finding that out with artists I listen to. So since I got sober, my taste in music has changed. I listen to some gay ass music, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got the Japanese house playing, bro. I got like just like I don't know, bro. I love it, bro. It makes me feel good, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it makes me feel so good. I love it, bro. And she'll just be like, "Why'd you say that like that?" And I'll be like, I don't know. You know what I mean? And then like 3 days later, I'm like, dun, dun, like just singing this song that I listen to all the time. Like, that's why I said that like that. Like, oh shit, I didn't even know I could do that with my voice. I didn't even know I did that with my voice. It just happened. You know what I mean? Like Dominic Fike, I love singing his songs, bro. And especially these girls, bro. Like Devin again, if you know who that is. Like all these, like, I listen to a lot of girls, bro, because they just do the craziest shit with their voice, bro. And I'm like, let me try to do that. Not even so I can put it in a song. I just want to be able to do it. And then it just evolves into my music making. What's the point of those? Like, you know what I mean? I'm just like, this is sick as fuck. Like, I don't know. My music taste has changed since getting sober. And I'm finding out, like, because I've always listened to Jack Johnson. So imagine, like, listening to Jack Johnson all the time. And then, like, these, like, poppy-ass girls. And I'm just like, I'm putting it on a Jack Johnson beat. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know. It's weird.
No, I think it makes sense. You know, I imagine, you know, naturally, I think that you would probably start listening to different music throughout your life just from being the curious person that you are. But I imagine, too, there's probably some things where, like, maybe some music that you used to listen to just reminds you of times that you don't really necessarily want to be thinking about.
For sure.
So you kind of want to, like, disconnect from that in a way. And, like, why not? Like, this is something I never would have listened to.
And music just controls me, bro.
Yeah.
If I want to be upset, I will put music on to keep me upset. That is for fucking sure, bro. Like, as simple as that. I'm like, I need to be sad today. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't have to be. I mean, no, fuck it, Olivia Dean. I'm not sad. Like, you know what I mean? But, like, it just controls you, bro. So, like, I be listening to this, like, what I say, like, this, like, girly, gay-ass music. But, like, it makes me feel good, bro. I'm just, like, at work, like, love, it's just too weak of a word. I'm just, like, bagging my shit. Like, it's just, I'm so happy, bro. Like, and I just gotta keep it on. Like, I like play oldies a lot, bro. Like, Sam Cooke and shit. Bro, I be bumping that shit, bro. Fucking I'm like, they had no care in the world. They were so happy to change. I'm just like, bro, like I'm singing it, bro. Fucking, I don't know. I'm like, that's how it should be. So then I like put it towards my music, and I'm like, bro, you've been putting all this sad. You keeping people sad as fuck, bro. That's why they're not getting a lot of plays. No one wants to say sad. You know what I mean? So like, I just like think about it in like little different ways. So like, I gotta be playing like happy ass music all the time now, where I'm sad.
Gotcha. With everything like in regards to playing shows, you have a ton of new material that you're working on, stuff that's already been recorded, stuff that you're writing. I'm curious, like when you're playing shows now, how much of your old material do you like to keep in the pocket for live shows? Or are you very much like this shit doesn't exist anymore?
Dude, I'm all over the place, bro. My family is big on they fucking
of course
mad. They're like, you can't just forget about this. What the fuck? My last show, my sister was like, you're playing this song. I don't give a fuck. My brother was like, you're playing this one. And I was like, guys, no one knows those exist. Bro, they were the best ones. They were people were like, what the fuck? What was that? I've never heard that. And I'm like, I dropped it in 2017. Go listen to it. Like, you know what I mean? But like, why would they go through 12 different albums to find that song when you're promoting this new shit?
Yeah.
And I'm like, shit, bro. But like, it resonates good. Like, dude, I got like 3,000 plays on that song. It had 400 total on Spotify. And now it's over 3,000 because I played it at the show. And people love it. I don't even like it. I don't even like the song. I think I sound like a child, this and that. But like, when it comes to the old shit, like, I'm like, bro, there was a time that everyone was screaming that. And then you made a new song and you were like, kick it under the bed. Fuck that song. Like, let's play new ones. You know what I mean? But then, so like they stay on me heavy about that. There's a few songs, there's like a few ones that I'll always play, like Beans and Greens. People go nuts, bro. I made that shit in the basement, pouring a coffee cup, recording it. Like, people go nuts for that shit. Second song I ever made. I'm like, why does this have 50,000 plays, bro? Like, what? I'm like, you can hear the auto-tune in my voice. Like, but it just, I don't know. They like it. So like, I play that at the shows, bro. Like, there's just like, I don't know. I don't like playing the old shit. But it's nice when I play the old shit and they're just screaming it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's kind of cool. But I love it. It feels so much better when they scream my new shit because I'm like, you're hearing me right now. And this is how I feel right now. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I feel like that's one of the hardest struggles for me as an artist is like every time I play a show, it'll be like, you ever going to play this song again? It's like, probably not. Yeah. It's tough. It's like the longer you write music, it's like I might have who knows how many hours and hours of music I have that's released. Yeah. But I'm only playing 30, 40-minute shows, you know what I mean? Stuff.
How are you supposed to pick?
Yeah, stuff got to get cut.
I ask my followers a lot too. I ask Instagram a lot, you know what I mean? Yeah. And sometimes I get mad because they will vote on like 3 songs that I'm like, I just don't enjoy performing them. And I sang it a certain way on the mic that is not going to sound the same when I perform it. Yeah, I'm like, totally. I shouldn't even give you an option. Fuck. I don't know. I do like the old shit, but it's just whatever I'm feeling. Yeah, bro. I'll make a whole set list and practice it and change it the day of. I'm like, I'm sorry, band.
Yeah,
Dude, that's another thing. My bad of band and not band is something I struggle with.
Okay. Yeah.
Dude, so like she'll like sometimes Dana will be like, why does that say Wiz Khalifa's manager's texted you? I was like, oh yeah, I didn't respond yet. Fuck 1 second. She's like, why are you texting Wiz? What the fuck? I was like, oh yeah, like, and she's like, why do you know these people? How do you know these people? And I'm just like, yeah, I got a lot of connections. And it doesn't even feel real sometimes. I'm just like, yeah, it just happened. I'm still going to work and busting my ass for $19 an hour. Like, it doesn't matter to me that these famous people are texting me because I'm still, you know what I mean? And she's like, why is this person texting you? And I remember when it first happened, Bubba put me in contact with him, and I was like, yo, I'm just gonna text him and be like, can you somehow get me in for Little Skies? And so I just texted him like, can I open up for Little Skies? I don't know if you have an in. Bro, next day he's like, yeah, you're in, bro. You're on the card. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, holy shit. So then in my head, I'm like, I'm always with a band, and I get people excited about the band. Like, I get people going because, like, nobody else uses a band, bro. And it's not real shit to me. You know what I mean? Like, you hear that drummer, you're like, oh, fuck. Like, I see your dad happy right now. Yeah, he's pumped. He has no idea who he is, but it's a live band and it's good music. He's excited about it, bro. It's not just some rapper on a fucking mic with auto-tune, like, like, you know what I mean? Like, your parents, your grandparents are excited about it. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to bring you together, bro. I fucking lost my mind about this show. I get the show and I'm like, no one's going to use a band. Not one person will use a band. I know that. There won't even be a fucking guitar. I was like, I'm going to go full band. I'm going to go full band. I'm going to surprise these motherfuckers. Like, I'm going to get these people pumped. I did it. It was good. Everybody talked about the band, how it was so different. They loved it. So it did work, but what I needed to work didn't work. If I would have been like everybody else and played the songs without the band, it would have hit different. It would have hit so much harder on that bass. It was a sold out 800 people, bro. They was going nuts. I'm crowd surfing with 800 people. They're going fucking crazy, bro. But the way it came across when you listen to the other artists come out, they're jumping on the thing and people are going nuts. Like, it was the wrong crowd. I shouldn't have done it. It was the wrong crowd. The show after that, they do, I forget what city or what state it was in. This kid comes out. Somewhat similar vibe to me. No band. He just comes out. They took him on the tour and shit. This and that. And I'm like in my head, like, because they loved it, but you could hear it back, bro. It sounded quieter with my voice. It sounded live. Simple as that. You know what I mean? And it was, I completely switched the vibe from everybody else at the show. There was like 6 other people on the card. Straight rap, and I switched the vibe. I was happy I switched the vibe because I did what I wanted to do, but what I should have done, in my opinion, was not use the band, use the backing track, and just went fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I regret it. Every second of the day, all the time. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm staying awake because of it. But like, I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, maybe that was my choice. That was my opportunity and I made a wrong choice. Is what it is. Simple fact. Just like the last 9 years of making music, I'm like, why haven't I blown up? Dude, if I'd have blown up in the last 9 years, I'd have been dead. I was a drug addict. I would have been dead. Simple as that, bro. Thank God I didn't blow up. Now I'm like, maybe my time's coming, bro. Like, I'm sober now. I know how to handle myself. I'm not just gonna get, like, dude, everybody in the back of Little Skies, bro, they're railing lines. They're doing this and that. And I'm just like, I gotta go home. I'm like, can we go home, please, right now? And I just went home. Put on a sold out show, crowd surfing, signing people's chest and shit, And then I'm in bed, 10:30, out. You know what I mean? And they're all having a crazy ass time, which used to be me. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't have made it, bro. Like, I wouldn't have made it back there, bro.
Sure.
Simple as that. So, like, I don't know why I had to bring that up. It was just the band shit. I don't know if because you're always live, right?
Yeah.
No matter what.
No, I mean, every once in a while I do play solo shows, but it's very, very, very rare. And the only reason that I will do it is if I'm in a position like you were in. If I know that the whole lineup is going to just be other people that are just rapping.
Yeah.
That's what the crowd's coming to see.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't want to be that person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like, I'm just going to play ball with what everyone else is doing and just try to just fit in.
Yeah.
You know, like, but that's like, I can easily empathize because there's times when I was younger, like, you know, where I would have done the same exact fucking thing where I'd have been like, fuck them, I'm bringing the real shit.
That's what I thought,
but that's like not what anybody
dude
is there for.
And after the third set, and I'm like, I fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm like, but I can't tell this band that I've been practicing with for fucking a month and a half that I'm just going to play my songs. You know what I mean? Like, we rehearsed, we practiced this, it would feel wrong. Even if I'd blow up after that, I would have felt wrong. Because you know what I mean? Like, my drummer was a guy from work. He was like, could I drum for you? And I'm like, send me a video of you drumming. And he did it. And I was like, I thought it was going to be bad. That was fire. Fuck it. Come to practice. Let's go. You know what I mean? Yeah. I didn't play with half those people because they were just like, can I play? And I was like, fuck it. Let's find out. And we played so good together. It sounded so good. I just didn't fit the vibe. And for the last 10 years, I'll play at a coffee shop. I'll play at a fucking old people's home. I have music for everything. I will fit that vibe. And I don't know if I went with my heart or my head. I don't know which one was the one, but I went with the wrong one and went with the band, dude. I mean, and it still, like I said, it still sounded great. I fucking loved it. You know what I mean? But if I could go back, probably would have done the shit that Little Skies liked instead of the shit that I liked. And then I thought I was supposed to catch people's attention when I should have just taken over the show to a point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I think that, you know, there's a lot of lessons learned.
For sure.
Right?
For sure.
And the thing that is really important is that like there's never a last opportunity. There's always more. Yeah. And like, you'll easily have another opportunity that's similar to that.
Since then, we talk about so many things that had already happened to me, bro.
Totally.
Like crazy, bro. I found the love of my life. I made a Ford commercial, dropped an album. Bro, my family's healthy and safe and they, you know what I mean? They all got good jobs and shit. Like, bro, I'm happy as fuck, bro. Yeah. So like, it just wasn't meant to be. Simple as that. So like, fuck it, bro. My mom was front row, bro, for an hour waiting for me to come up, dying, getting pushed around in a mosh pit, bro. Like, Baba, I love you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I love that shit. I wouldn't change it for the world. Like, jumping, like, her, like, look at that guitar solo. Like, you know what I mean? Like, dude, my mom loved that show more than anybody in that crowd. So that's all that matters, bro. So, you know what? Maybe I didn't make a mistake, bro. You know, as simple as that. Like, even my grandparents were like, holy shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, my grandparents hated my music, bro. My pap just started coming around. He still hates my music. I think he just respects that I haven't stopped. Maybe not. I don't know. He hates everything about my music. He said it's not a career, it's shit. But like now, like my grandma, my mom, like things have changed, bro. Yeah. Like they're front row, like it's awesome, bro. And they love that live band. So like, fuck it. It was worth it just to see the smile on their face.
Hell yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So as our trains coming around the station here, wrapping up our hour, is there anything that you want to let the fine people of the internet know about you, where to find your stuff, blah, 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 any of that?
Well, first, before I say that, I just want to say thank you so much for having me on here. And thank you so much for having me on here last time. I apologize that I was a young, immature kid back then that was just kind of saying whatever. Dude, I watched that podcast back and I'm like, what are you saying, bro? Like, what half the shit you're saying, bro? I'm just like, I was so disappointed in myself back then and to where I am now that I get to watch that and like have another conversation, like almost like come back, you know what I mean? Like get to like, I just feel so good that like I got to like get my life together and almost get second chances at things, you know what I mean? Because like it just, like I said, it wasn't meant to be, you know what I mean? So like even me talking to you, bro, I'm probably looking through you fucking 5 years ago, you know what I mean? I'm just talking to nobody because there's nothing going on up here. I'm all fucked up. So now I'm like sober and like at the right headspace and happy and healthy. I feel like I had a good conversation with you. Like I retained it. It feels good, bro. It feels good to just talk to people about anything and remember it. So just like, thanks for having me back on, bro. Thanks for like giving me a chance to talk to people about stuff like that and everything and just being real with me. So yeah, I appreciate you, bro.
Hey, yeah, no, thanks,
thank you.
Thanks for coming back. Thanks for not stopping because like, I think like people like you are really important to the ecosystem of like not just underground music, but I think like art as a whole. Like people that really know who they are, that have a vision, that are passionate, that are just fuck it, I'm fucking doing this. Rare breed, I love it. And that's like, I mean, like you even regardless of what social position you may have been in the last time we talked, there was still that same fire in you. And I'm glad that that's still there. Yeah, and that you're like learning how to control it like a fucking dark wizard.
I feel like a man. I like Dark Wizard, but I feel like I'm becoming a man. I'm not a little boy anymore. You know what I mean? I'm not like, I'm sad, let me drown it out with this or that. I'm like, I'm sad, let's come to the root. Let's figure out the fuck why. Even if we can't figure it out, at least we are not doing something stupid because of
course,
it, you know?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess my name's Young Guy Burkett. I go by Burkett. Don't like Young Guy, but it's not going anywhere anytime soon. So call me whatever you want. But you can find my music everywhere. We're on Pandora, iHeartRadio, Spotify, iTunes. You can pre-save Dana now. I don't even mention her name one time in that song, but you'll hear it and understand why I called her it by the love of my last name. It comes out Friday. And then I have a song called 2 Inches Taller coming out after that, and it's because Dana's 2 inches taller than me, and I thought that was a pretty big reason why she would not be with me. So I didn't want to say that I liked her. And so I made a song about it before I dated her. And then I told her I liked her, and she was like, what? And I was like, can I sing this song to you? And I was like, maybe if I was 2 inches taller and had the name of your ex. And she was like, what? And I was like, but Dana actually I made before telling her how I felt too. So like all these songs like that are now coming, I don't want people to listen to these songs and be like, are they having problems? And I'm like, no, this is before I dated her. I'm trying to let her know that I love you and that you don't give a fuck because you're my manager. Yeah. But no, I also want to do a podcast with someone one day with her. I'd love to just talk about. So if you're ever interested,
absolutely,
dude, I'd love to just talk about our relationship because like the way it happened, dude, I think it's so funny, it's so cool, it's so I don't know, bro. I just if you want to one day, yeah, that'd be cool. But find my music anywhere. Love you guys so much. Thanks for having me on, bro.
Hell yeah, of course. And with that being said, that is all, folks. One more time, Burkett.
Yes, sir.
Guy Burkett. Thanks for being here. I'll be back again next week with another episode. Same time, same place, same channel. You know the drill. My name is Brian Sykes-Howe. Start the Beat is the podcast. 2026 is the year. And until next time, take care of yourselves. Take care of the people around you. Peace out. We did it. That was a podcast.
Hell yeah, brother. Thank you,
Fuck
bro.
yeah, man. Thank you.